Hi, in this video we will see the implementation of SCD Type 1 in IICS. SCD stands for Slowly Changing Dimension, which enables the historical aspect of data in an analytical system. It is used in data warehouse. There are 6 types of slowly changing dimensions that are commonly used, but in reality only type 0, 1 and 2 are widely used, and others are reserved for very specific requirements. In type 1, the new information simply overwrites the original information. In other words, no history is kept. Here in this mapping, I am using a flat file as a source, which has the 4 fields: employment ID, employment name, salary and department ID. And target is a Oracle database table. Here I am using total 6 fields: employment key, which is a surrogate key, employment ID, name, salary, department ID in checksum. Here I am using MD5 checksum strategy to check the changes in the target and source. Let us go to IICS dashboard. We will create a mapping, new mapping. I will give the name of this mapping as m_emp SCD T1. I will save this. I will configure the source. As I mentioned, source is our flat file. I will go to the sources. I will use the connection as a flat file, and I will source type is single object, and I will select the object. My object is in out folder. Let me check. In out files, this is my object. Source object. Here it is there in out files. Employee CSV. Here it will fetch all the fields. Let me change the type of these fields as per the target attribute types. Here in the target, I am creating the table with the 6 attributes with the type as mentioned above in front of it, like this employee key, employee IDs of number of type 6. So I will change the employee number, employee name is varchar, employee salary is number, employee department ID is also number. So accordingly I will change this type. I will go to this option, edit metadata, and here employee ID is of type number. So here I will take number. It is of size. Let me check size, because in the lookup it will throw an error message. It is of size 6. And next one is employee name. Employee name is okay, there is no issue. Employee name is a string of 20. Let it be 20. There is no issue, you can keep as it is, but this number I need to change. This employee salary is a number of 6 and its precision is 8. Let me check. 8,2 employee salary. And department ID is also number of type. Department ID is 4. This is very important. You have to change the data type according to the target data type. So I change the data type. I configure the source. The single object fields you can check. It is already changed. The data type already changed. 8,2. Okay. Now I'll add the expression transformation. Here I'll give the source as source file name as src emp, source transformation as src emp. In expression I'll create an output port to calculate the checksum of the data which I am getting from the input. So here I will go to this expression. I will create an output port is of type output. The name of the port is O_CHECK checksum. It is of type string. Here this is an output. I will configure this output with some expression called, I will use a MD5 checksum. I will add this. I will concatenate all the employee ID, employee name, employee salary, and department ID. I'll check validate. Is okay. This expression where I'm calculating the MD5, this checksum of all the input which I am receiving from the source. Next I'll add the lookup. Over here lookup, like here lookup object is, I will configure lookup object as a target. Before that I will create the target. I have created the target already. Lookup object connection is target and single object. Here in the case I will use a query and multiple matches return any row. It's okay. I'll define the query like I'll use select emp key as lkp emp key emp id as lkp emp id and I'll select checksum as lkp checksum from the table name. Our table name is employees SCD T1 from employees SCD T1. I'll just check. I will validate. Okay, valid. Select EMP key. Let me check the field EMP key and EMP ID, and checksum, CHECK checksum. Okay, this is my query where I'm filtering. I'm taking only the 3 attributes of the target: employee key, employee ID, checksum. In the lookup conditions, I'm going to add the conditions like I'm going to add the condition like LKP lookup employee ID is equal to employee ID. This is the condition I'm looking up. After that, I'm going to add the next transformation is expression transformation. One more expression transformation I'm going to add here. Here I'm going to check whether the condition lookup condition is null or not null. Let me check. Let me go to the expression. Here I'm going to add the output field as a flag. We'll add one flag over here. Right, we'll add one flag over here. In the flag, I'm going to configure if the expression if is null of LKP employee key, then I'll return the flag with insert, right? Insert, else again I'll check if checksum. I'm going to check checksum output. Checksum is, I'll check is there any modification not equal to LKP checksum. In that case, it has to update. Right, update. Let me validate this expression. The expression is valid. If it is the employee key is null, then it will insert, otherwise it will update. If there are any changes in the source, it will update that record. Okay, this is my expression, and after that I'm going to use router. In the router, I'm going to create 2 output groups. This is for, I'll change, this is for insert, and one more I'll create for update. For insert, I'll add the filter like okay, I'll go to this advanced. Here it is not there. I'll add the filter. I'll go to advanced menu, edit filter condition. Here I'll check the flag. The flag is equal to I. Okay. First filter for insert. The second filter, let me check. Flag is equal to U. Okay. Here in this case, let me check. Simple. I'll go simple. Flag is equal to I. Flag is equal to I for insert and flag is equal to U for update. I'm going to create two target, one for insert, another for update, and I'm going to use the sequence generator for the generation of surrogate key, this employee key. So I'll add the sequence generator. The sequence generator I need to change. I have to update something like disable incoming field. This is important, and I have to add this to one of the target. Like here, I'll disconnect this target. First one is insert. Okay, for insert, I'm going to connect this new surrogate key. Right, and I'll configure the target to the target object oracle single, and this is for operation insert. Right, and I'll add one more target, copy, and I'll copy and paste. I'll get one more target. That target is for update. Okay, this is for update. The update target is same, whereas in case of insert I will use update, and the update column is employee. Just here I'm going to select the target object. The target object is SCD employees.scd. And here I'll add the update column is with respect to employee key. And I have to map the target field mapping. I have to map, like here in this case I'm going to map employee key with lookup employee key, right, and employee ID with lookup employee ID, and employee name as employee name, rest of the things as it is, and salary, employee salary, department ID, employee department ID, checksum should be checksum. This is the mapping. Will target update in the update. Okay. Similarly, I have to. This is LQ update. TGT update. Okay. Similarly, I'll in this insert. I have to select the object here. Employee SCD type. Okay. Here field mapping. I'll use. Let me check auto map. Smart map I will use. Let me check. But for here I'm not using LP and map it, and I will use this for new insert. I'm going to use next value of the surrogate key, and rest of the things is okay. Only for the employee key I'm using the sequence generator next value, because I'm inserting the new record. This is TGT insert. I'll save this. Okay, my mapping is now valid. Now let me execute this mapping. I'll create the mapping task. I'll go to new mapping task. Before creating the mapping task, I will it is MCT. The task will be MCT EMP SCD T1, and here I will use runtime environment as a local security region 2, and I'll select that same mapping, and I'll go to next. Sequence generator starts with sequence number 1 initial. Next, I'm not going to change anything. If you want to change, that's like the emails. Already the default emails are there in the admin panel. I will go to next, finish. Now my mapping configuration task is ready. Let me check the content of this table. Select star from employees and request SCD T1. Right now nothing is there. Sorry, select star EMPL. Sorry. Nothing is there, is empty. Now my mapping task is ready. Let me run this mapping task. Let me go to my jobs. My source file having totals 1, 2, 3, 5 records. Update is available. Update is available. Now you can see the 5 records are processed. Now you can see 5 records are processed and all 5 records are insert because those are new records. It is inserted. Let me check. Select start from. You can see all 5 records are updated. Now I will add an additional record 105. I'll add I will add one more additional record. And I'll add department that is 14, and I'll update the existing record. Like for this Krishna, I'm going to add change to 90, and this Mahadev I will change to 80. Okay, here I have updated 2 records and inserted 1 record. So let me check. I'll save this and I will rerun my task. I'll point it, pin it. I will rerun that, restart the task, restart it. I'll go to my jobs. You can see my task is started. Initially it is queued. Update is available. I'll refresh the task. Update is available. I'll refresh the task. Now you can see 3 records are processed. 1 for insert. Let me check. 1 for insert, target insert, and 2 for update. You can go to the target. You can see there is a new record inserted and 2 records are updated. Thank you for watching this video. Let us see in the next video other SCD types. Have a great day.